welcome back everyone to the Boxing Breakdown podcast. Today we've got our first pod in a while and we've got some good stuff to be talking about. We'll be talking about this weekend's boxing and obviously the future. Some big fights happening this weekend, isn't there, Joe?
Yeah, there's some
Massive fights. So, first of all, on the zone, on Friday night, we've got Gilberto Ramirez fighting Barrera. Right, never heard of Ramirez, but he's undefeated. He's 41-0 and he's ranked number 3 in the light heavyweight division. So he must be decent.
41-0.
Yeah, like I've never heard of him, right? And someone who's probably listening, if anyone does listen, will have heard of him. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna go through his record and see. He's fought Jess Hart twice. I've heard of him, but like I've never really watched him. He was the WBO super middleweight title holder, and he's just moved up to light heavy. But you would have thought he would have fought like a big person. He was WBO 38 and 39-0. Did he just not want to fight one of the big boys? Do you reckon?
I don't know. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit weird. He's Mexican, so definitely going to be a very hard man. So we've also got some boxing on the night of recording. You'll know the result by the time this has happened. Dave Allen fighting a blooming... What is he, a musician, a YouTuber? Is it... Have you seen him pull his hair?
No, I haven't.
No, right. So they're just on the press, like the weigh-ins, and because he's got long frizzy hair, Dave Allen just pulled his hair. Mental, man. But yeah, looking forward to what we've got coming up, like some real good stuff. Obviously, Fight Camp returning for Matchroom, which is massive for them.
Yeah. So if it sounds like diarrhea, by the way, not.
England won. I don't blame you. My throat's gone, but it's okay. What do you think of Eddie going over to the zone? You can watch all the Sky events now.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Speak about this. I think it can go one or two ways.
Yeah, it's either going to work out or it's really not.
I know.
Like we've got Fight Camp 2 where we've got Conor Benn kicking it off and Shannon Courtney's on the undercard. Jack Cullen's fighting.
What's your thoughts on the zone?
Pardon?
What's your thoughts on the zone? Do you like it?
I'm pretty happy with it. They're getting some good commentators and pundits on. Like I'm happy with Tony Bellew.
I think a big thing is what prices have you got? Is he going to look to maybe put 40 quid a month and?
Yeah, I know. Well, at the minute it's $1.99, isn't it?
That'll be changing. But
yeah, I think it'll go like $4.99, $9.99.
Do you think it'll be the same like price every month, or do you think maybe if?
I don't know. Do you think if there's like more boxing, they'll? I'd rather they just stuck it at £5 a month for every month.
Yeah,
it's an interesting one though, isn't it?
It's
very interesting.
Yeah, what do you think for Sky? And I think they're doing some sort of.
They've taken over Top Rank a bit, so they've got people like Vasily Lomachenko and Nui. Who else was it they took over? What boxers the Sky have now? Like,
wait, is Fury still with Top Rank?
Yes, but I think he's fighting on BT or DAZN. I don't. What was it on last time? I swear it was on BT. Yeah.
BT, DAZN and these stuff in it.
Yeah, so it's going to be a difficult one. Sky now have Terence Crawford, Vasily Lomachenko, Josh Taylor, Mia, among others. It's not bad, but with Eddie, I felt like they had better people in a way. Like they had more quality.
It fell off, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'll still, but like I find it's that Shakur Stevens. I can't be tuning in at 4 in the morning every weekend. You know, American times on an English broadcast is pretty stupid.
For me, the thing with DAZN, what worries me is for the AJ fights when I always feel DAZN has a bit more of like American feel to it more.
Yeah, definitely, mate. 100%.
I hope that goes.
Yeah, a bit more because it's mainly English. Like I wish he took Adam Smith with him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's a difficult one. We are just sitting here having a good chat this time. But fight camp, right? We'll talk a little bit on what's upcoming. We'll do pods, of course. The first fight camp, Conor Benn fighting. Love watching him. Mate, you'll love this card. Shannon Courtney fighting. Then we've got Jack Cullen, Chris Billum-Smith, Anthony Fowler's back. Then Campbell Hatton's fighting again.
Good card.
Yeah, we're going to keep our eye on Campbell Hatton, aren't we? So we can always say, well, we were here when... And then the one after that, Kid Galahad's fighting James Dickens, and then we've got Florian Mark who returned. Do you remember him? Who beat yeah. He beat Ryland Charlton. Ebony Bridges. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's mental. Ebony Bridges is fighting. Fabio Wardley's fighting. Ellie Scootley's fighting. Johnny Fisher's back, and Alan Babbage is also back again.
Yeah.
He got a devastating knockout against that cruiserweight, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then after that, we got Josh Boatti return, and Natasha Jonas is on that again. She's back. Felix Cash. I swear, do you remember Felix Cash, the one who beat Denzel Bentley? That was on BT. Has he just signed for Sky or something?
Must have done, has he?
I'm going to have a little search up of that, because I remember it kept popping up on BT, like Denzel Bentley versus Felix Cash for the super middleweight title thing, but...
I'm dying here.
Oh, God. Felix Cash, turnover. I don't know.
What you thinking for? We'll speak about this now when it comes, but we since it's our first episode, but we can't just cover everything we remember. Nathan Heaney, who we spoke to before.
Oh mate, that performance was good.
I know.
I was really, really impressed.
He won in a fine way.
Yeah, he was a lot bigger than the other lad, but that not to take away from him or anything. Fair play. What a win. What card was he on again? I can't remember it.
He was on the Dubois card, Heaney.
Oh, Daniel Dubois, man. Oh, can't forget about him, can you?
Well, you did.
I know I did, but like, back with the bang. Thoughts on that, mate?
Oh, it was quality, weren't it?
Yeah, that lad did look past it a bit. Like, I can't lie.
Yeah, isn't there a few scraps on this weekend?
Yeah, we've got Anthony Yarden, also Lyndon Arthur in the main event, but we'll get on to that.
Dennis McCann fight as well.
Yep, Archie Sharp, the one who liked our reply and then never replied since. We're not having a go, Archie. You're always welcome here. So, got to get you on at one point after you scrap. Obviously, we had Sonny Edwards winning, Dubois, Joyce, all that. Like, I know it happened ages ago, but it was good by Dubois, and obviously, I don't know if we've done a podcast, but Sonny Edwards took that belt as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I think.
Very, very good boxing performance then.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dubois, brilliant body shot.
Yeah.
Proper caught him well.
Since we last spoke, Fiore and Wilder had their press conference. What did you see from Wilder? He didn't
give us much, did he?
He just had his headphones on, didn't he?
He looks scary though, like he looks like a man after something.
Yeah, he looks like he doesn't want any bullshit.
He just wants to knock his head off, and that I'd be scared.
Apparently, Wilder, I can't remember the words. He used some weird words down here.
Yep.
And he said that I believe it was something along the lines of he wants, well, violence. We'll just say that. But I always feel when Deontay says that, you almost think, right, he's going to come in swinging like absolute nano again.
Yeah, like a bit of a madman with no plan.
Yeah, I do believe he's going to do. I don't believe we're going to see a calculated Deontay performance. I think it's going to be
just a knockout. Try for a knockout.
Yeah, but I believe that. I don't know. I'll leave that because that's quite controversial. I'm going to leave all this.
No, go on. Come on. Spit it out.
I'm going to say I believe the difference between this time what we could see is I am scared that we could actually see a Deontay knockout as well.
I can see where you're coming from, mate. You know what I've been telling you.
The thing is, that's nothing with what Fury's done.
Yeah, it's not Fury's done anything wrong, but I am scared he's going to take him a little bit not serious enough. But if he takes Deontay Wilder seriously, he gets him out there in 4 rounds for me.
I hope so, but I don't know.
But yeah, obviously Josh Taylor became.
I was hoping Fury wins. Just say that, and
yeah, we're always backing Fury. He's he's probably our 2 favourite fighters, we'd say.
Yeah.
We always back him, but we always when you're a big fan of someone, you've always got that worry as well. Obviously, Josh Taylor became he became the undisputed champion. Class by him, and we've also got Anthony Joshua fighting Usyk on the 25th of September. What do you think of that? Obviously, we will do a pod on that as well.
I believe that Usyk will outbox AJ. It won't be massively. It'll be a bit like Bellboy, where Usyk will be outboxing him, but it won't be like type of Fury getting outboxed. It won't be embarrassing. And I believe later on, Anthony might put him out of there, but I'm not sure.
I think Joshua will be too big for him. One more thing as well, Sam Noakes. We've been trying to get him on our podcast. Obviously, we've had some things going on. Nothing to do with his fault. Like, we were just really busy when we nearly got him on. He's got a fight coming up this week, and all the best to Sam, Dennis, Archie, and then Zach Parker, somebody else we've spoke about a lot. He's fighting.
Yeah.
But we'll get on to that in a
Zach
bit.
Parker, where? He's the Derby lad, isn't he? Yeah.
Derby lad, yeah. The one who I thought was very alike with Nathan.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that guy, to be honest.
Well, he's number 1 for the WBO. He wants Canelo, basically.
He believes he'll beat Canelo. I'd love to see it, but
I know. I just
don't believe he beats Billy Joe Saunders, yet alone Canelo.
No, good point. But back on to Joshua. I think he's too big. I think he'll do what he done to Pulev, but we know how slick Usyk is, and obviously Usyk's undefeated, so he obviously brings that undefeated record with him. But I think that's going to be a great scrap. Like, I'll look forward to that. Do
you believe that AJ will look to box with Usyk?
I think he'll just beat him, like, not box, essentially, like what he done to Pulev, where he just walks him down, jab, backhand, just...
Yeah, I don't believe Usyk can hurt AJ.
No, he couldn't hurt Del Boy, could he? But Del Boy's a very, very, very hard man.
Yeah, but...
he's so tough.
It'll be Usyk on points, or Anthony will knock him out, or... Yeah.
Yeah, I think Usyk won't make it on points. I think Bobby will just be too big for him.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see. So we'll get on to the...
I'm more confident AJ beats Usyk than Fury beats Wilder.
Yeah.
But then maybe if I was an AJ fan, it wouldn't be...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If
when there's someone you don't like as much, you're a bit less thingy on them.
It's not necessarily... I don't not like him. I just like Fury a lot more.
Yeah. So we'll get on to Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions fighting on the Zone tomorrow. I'll just tell you to stick it on because we might as well watch it. Do I know any of the fights? No. But I will be watching the main event because if he's 41-0,
yeah,
I think he just avoided Canelo. But I think at the time Canelo was wrapped up with so he fought hard, but that was when he was probably wrapped up with the Golovkin scraps. Yeah,
on about didn't we just cover stuff? Why not? Did you see Mayweather Logan?
I didn't stay up for it. No, I watched it in the morning. To be honest, it was a bit of a disgrace. I don't think he knocked him out. He didn't hold him up because his legs would have gone. But it's just stupid. I don't like that shit.
That was awful from Mayweather and all. How is he gonna let that happen to himself?
I know.
It's a joke.
It is a joke. It's a letdown of an idol.
I mean, you got fair play to that Logan guy, but
yeah, fair play. You done 8 rounds with Mayweather.
Fair play to Logan, but yeah,
Mayweather, just stop boxing. Find your time. Just end it. He should have retired. He shouldn't have fought Conor McGregor. He should have fought someone like not Manny, but I don't know. It was good at the time. just another good welterweight at the time, or a middleweight or something.
End on a high and then leave.
So it's not 49 real boxers
let's be honest,
and one
he's not the smartest of entertainers, is he? So we can cope without Floyd for now. But he's a hell of a fighter. I don't want people to say that damages his legacy and stuff because
he's still on 50. No, he's a great fighter, but he needs to know when to stop.
Yes,
because obviously me and Joe understand how great he was. One of, not the one, but one of the top 10 best ever. Very good, maybe top 5, but he's done. He's fighting like the old people who fought until they were 55 and getting just knocked out. Like
the thing is with Floyd, he did beat the best as well, didn't he?
Yeah. He always, but he did pick his fights, of course.
Well, but he beat Paquiao and
but that Paquiao fight should have been made in 2010, not 2014, 15.
I know it was an old Paquiao, but what you've can't forget is that it was an older Mayweather.
But Pacquiao's style was better when he was younger. Mayweather's style worked until he was 90. Yeah. That's where the thing comes from. Like, I 100% get what you mean, but that's the problem everyone has.
I know it wasn't his best of his best, but he beat the likes of Canelo as well. He beat Hatton.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He beat some good fighters, didn't he?
Yeah, of course he did. Obviously, he did pick his fights, but you've got to get to some level to be able to pick your fights as well. When everyone says, oh, well, he picked his fight, he fought at his own time. Yes, he did, but you've got to be some level to be able to go, right, I want to fight him now. I can make him this much money. Like, he was always the money fight, so he deserved to decide it.
Looking back at it now, how much chance did you give Conor and how much chance would you give him if it was, like, now?
What, McGregor, Mayweather now?
No, like, if it was 2017, but you kind of had the knowledge you have of it now, I don't know what you thought in 2017. Would he give Conor any chance?
Not which I know now. At the time, I wasn't really into UFC. I'm a lot more into UFC now. But yes, he was the double-weight champion, but he was a very karate-like styled. So basically, Conor was very light on his feet, and he's lost his recent fight in the UFC, and he was really boxing, and he kicked his legs in because he was aiming for that Paquiao dream fight.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting this fight with Dustin Poirier just to make everything simple for people who don't understand the UFC. And he was very boxing orientated, and he put loads of weight on his front leg, and he just got it kicked to pieces. So he clearly is training like a boxer now. So
in the nicest way possible, if he wants to join boxing,
do it.
He needs to win some boxing fights before.
What level of opponent do you think he could beat? What weight do you think? I think he'd be a welterweight, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's a welterweight? I'm a bit numb at the minute. So, well, who is it? Who's the welterweight champ? Oh, Terence Crawford and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So for me, he doesn't beat any of them top guys.
No.
So I don't know where he fits in.
For me, what everyone had different opinions on that fight. What I seen from Conor was not a lot.
Yeah, 100%.
Some people, he did land some good shots. A good uppercut is what people remember, but I'm not sure. I thought he tired out way too easily.
Yeah, mate, he's got no stamina. None.
I don't believe he was outboxing Mayweather. I believe Mayweather was waiting for his chances. He did win a couple of rounds against Mayweather, but I wouldn't say that should be much of a shock, to be honest.
Yeah, because Mayweather can put his foot on the gas, take it off, stuff like that. I'm gonna read you some welterweights out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask you if you think he can beat them, and I'll give you the same thing. Terence Crawford.
No.
Errol Spence Jr.
No.
No chance. Sean Porter. No chance.
No.
Mikey Garcia. Not a chance in the world again. Kell Brook.
No.
No. I'm not even gonna consider it. Danny Garcia. No.
No.
You won't know him. I don't know him. David Avenation, no.
No.
Does he beat, what's he called? Josh Kelly? Like,
no.
I think he could beat Josh Kelly, but we don't know. It's really hard to judge someone off one boxing fight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
I just feel that he needs to show that he at least can box, because versus Mayweather, would you say we've seen the fundamentals?
Kind of not. Like, he still has that weird looping overhand where he twists it mid-air. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah, and he was still hammer punching at times.
Yeah, like at the time I was interested in boxing, but I didn't really care that much. I didn't watch the fight at the time. I did watch it, but I didn't pay any attention around. But
I was hoping so much to watch it, not that into it, but I was hoping so much to watch it, and then I fell asleep.
No, well, you didn't really miss too much, did you?
No, not really.
But it's really hard to judge a performance, because if you look at the Ricky Hatton fight against Mayweather.
I don't watch UFC, so I can't fully say, but I don't.
If you want to ask someone, just ask it, and I'll tell you the crack if you know.
I did watch a bit of the build up to the McGregor Poirier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in January.
You probably know more than me. Do you believe that he's fully determined in fighting like he was before?
No, he doesn't have that mentality of in the gutter. Like, when he was coming through the UFC, he had the personality, he had everything, but he wasn't. He was getting out for them 6 a.m. runs. Now he's in his little yacht, drinking his pineapple juice, going on for a calm bike ride. He's not in that same frame of mind where he's gonna run. He's gonna put. So for me, no, he's not the same man he used to be.
Do you believe he wins at the weekend?
If it goes to round 3, he loses. He hasn't got the cardio to make it to round 3 and he'll be knocked out in round 3 or 4, I think.
Yeah, I'll watch that in the morning. I'm not that bothered.
I'll pay the money. I'll stay up and watch it happily. But for me, he's just not the same level. But for me, I think he should just have this scrap and then just retire if he loses.
Do you not think he has? I think it's a bit late for him to go over boxing, and
if he wants to get that dream fight against Manny, if he can have it. But if Manny beats Spence Jr., which I don't think he quite will, if he does, then Manny, boom, he's back in the running for it.
Do you not believe he had his chance against Mayweather though?
No. If that fight happened back in 2010, 2009, Paquiao would have had such a better chance, but he didn't. So,
you know what I mean? In Conor, do you not believe Conor had his chance against Mayweather?
Yes and no.
Big fight. Because I believe it could.
Yeah, there's a big fight, but he didn't have a chance, did he? Let's be honest.
No. Do you believe Paquiao makes as much sense to Mayweather? Because I'm not sure it'll sell as much tickets as the first Conor Mayweather did.
What, if they done it again?
No, if Conor fights Paquiao, I don't think it sells as much tickets as when.
No, it sells, but it still makes a lot of money, mate.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of money. So, I don't think we'll see it, though. I really don't. I think he'll have this fight, right? He'll probably lose, in my opinion. He'll fight Nate Diaz for a third time. He'll give Tony Ferguson a shot or something. And then he'll just hang the gloves up. He's made his money. He can go and sit back with his family and enjoy himself.
I believe he's going to be a Mayweather. I believe he's going to go on.
What?
I believe you're going to do what Mayweather does. I believe he's going to go on, do little exhibitions and.
Yeah, just ruin himself.
Always going to be there, but when everyone just wants him to you've had your time.
Just end it, please. Stop. Yeah. Right, I've got your question. Manny done a better job to Hatton than what Floyd did.
Yes.
So if that 2009 Manny,
yeah,
if Hatton could have had his chance at Floyd, right? If the referee let him keep going at it, then I think he would have had a better chance. But that's all down to opinion. Yeah. If we saw after that Hatton fight, 2010, February, 7 months after beating Hatton, or 3 months after beating Cotto, instead of that, he fought Joshua Clottey. If he fought Mayweather then, I think that would have been his best chance ever. That was his prime. He was 31. That's when he would have beat him up at welterweight for me.
I agree. Yeah.
But it happened in 2015, and 5 years in boxing's a lot, isn't it?
But when you say it was his best chance ever, I agree. Would he have beat him? I'm not 100%, but yeah.
I don't know, but I think he would have had a good chance.
Yeah.
Do I think he would have beat him? I don't know. But
I believe we should say he could have beat him, but I believe you just need to look at Mayweather now and
yeah.
Just think, would he have been beaten?
I don't know.
Maybe
it's a really dividing opinion one, isn't it? It's a really dividing opinion. But on Mayweather, man, like, I'll tell you some of the people he beat. Manny Pacquiao, Canelo, Miguel Cotto, Victor Ortiz, Shane Mosley, Ricky Hatton, Oscar De La Hoya. Like, the list goes on. Like, people who were good at the time, obviously we won't know them, but he was like super featherweight champion, then he was welterweight, he's like he done everything.
But yeah, so long as well, weren't it?
But one more thing, right? Paquiao had 4 fights with Marquez, and he probably lost about 2 of them, drew 1 and won 1, but he got 2 wins, 1 loss and 1 draw. He got let off a couple of times. But Mayweather UD'd unanimous decision, beat Marquez. So would he have just done the same to Pacquiao? Like,
yeah,
because he was very clever as well at the time. That's always a question, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's really one of them, I think. But McGregor, he just should leave him alone.
Yeah, well, I think we've waffled on quite a while here.
Should we get back to the boxing this weekend?
Yeah.
Right, okay. One more thing. Do you remember when he knocked out that little Japanese lad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
What was he doing? That kid still fights, you know.
Does he?
He's now 41-0 in kickboxing and Muay Thai.
Oh, God.
What a crazy man. What a crazy, crazy man.
Man?
So, what you saying?
Man?
Yeah, he's a man. So he's a man. He has to be a man. Yeah, he's 22 now.
He's a kid.
He's still got a bit of a baby face, but he is a man. Right, this week's one more thing. Predictions for that Ramirez bloke. The one who's 41-0.
It's gonna win.
Oh, have you also seen the Canelo fight, which is linked?
No?
You know that Artur Berbatov? You probably won't. Anyway, he's 16-0, and you know that Callum Johnson who fought in BT Sport?
Yeah.
And it's crazy, right? He couldn't fight for 2 years. Berbatov is one of the best pound for pound. He's unbelievable. He just knocks people out. He's so powerful. He's linked with. I think he is the man to beat Canelo for me.
Hopefully.
I think he is the man. So, and we've got one more boxer. Javier Fortuna's fighting on that Gilberto Ramirez fight. He fought Josh Taylor. Just thought I'd add that one in. He'll probably beat this bloke, but this week's boxing, we'll go through that.
Yes.
Sam Noakes versus Lee Connolly.
What?
Prediction. Lee Connolly is 7-56-5. Jesus Christ. Noakes knockout. Has to be, doesn't it?
Noakes knockout.
He knocked that other lad out at lightweight, didn't he? He was like 4-0 at the time, so that was pretty impressive. Oh my God.
What?
Muhammad Ali's fighting. You think I'm joking? He's 2-0 and he's at featherweight against Lee Glover.
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm not even going to talk about that. Dennis McCann's back, 9-0 versus John Chua. CHUWA.
McCann wins.
McCann, I don't know how many rounds. Late rounds knockout. Archie Sharp for the vacant World Boxing Global Super Featherweight title. Nice. Very nice.
Sharp might get stunned, you know.
What? Against someone who's 13-4-2?
Heard it here first. Archie Sharp's going to get stunned.
Archie Sharp's going to UD him. Or knock him out. Zach
Archie
Parker
Sharp
versus...
is going to get stunned. Heard it here first.
Okay, John. Archie Sharp versus... Not Archie Sharp. Zach Parker versus Shed...
Wait,
Shedzod...
no. Archie Sharp will win. Zach Parker's the one who's going to get stunned.
Versus Shedzod
Zach Parker is going to get...
The other bloke's 22, 2-1.
Zach Parker is going to get stunned.
Well, anyway, Zach Parker's probably just going to UD him, I reckon. Then we've got Anthony Yard fighting. It's not on here. I don't know why. Let me just get Anthony Yard's opponent up.
I believe that Zach Parker is going to be thinking of these big fights with Canelo and all this shit he wants. And
are you trying to be the first one at the trend, are you?
What?
Are you trying to be that one who gets it all right?
And I believe he's going to get.
Okay. Each to their own.
Do you?
No, I think he'll just unanimously decision beat him. Right. The return of Anthony Yard. I think he sacked off his stupid trainers. You know, the one who went, Lions in the camp, Lions. I'm sorry, they were such knobheads.
I feel bad. The person we said, his name's going out my head. Who did we say before Zach Parker?
Archie Sharp.
Yeah, I said he won't get stunned. They won't get stunned. I like Archie Sharp.
Yeah.
Zach Parker can get stunned.
Sorry, Archie. I apologise for this idiot.
I'm basically dead.
I'm basically dead. But he's ranked number 9 at the minute by the Ring and the WBO. One by the WBO. So he's fighting Emin Atra. What do you reckon?
Hope he wins.
Fair enough.
I think he will.
I think he will. But do you think he'll get his rematch against Arthur?
Hopefully.
I think Arthur beats him again, though. Obviously, did you watch the Kovalev Yard fight?
Don't think.
Well, Yard was beating him on points, and Kovalev, that was like a decent Kovalev. I think that was just after he'd lost to Canelo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
I'll tell you right now. No, it was the fight before he lost to Canelo. And Yard was beating him all the way up till 11th, and he just got hurt, and he just couldn't recover in time. So a bit sad, but I think that knocked Yard's confidence. He could be like 22-0 right now and have titles. Imagine him against Canelo. I think he'd lose, but that would have been a big money fight for him.
Yeah.
I think Yard will bring one back with a win.
Yeah.
Just checking another fighter out because I'm bored. Quickly.
Yeah.
Kovalev lost to Andre Ward, who was a very good fighter, 32-0, underrated. Yeah. He was apparently class though. Beating Kovalev when you are, how old was he?
I must say I've not been at this pod. I've been all over the place, but
it's all right. I think it's been a decent pod though. Still,
it's the thought that counts because I'm dying here.
Yeah, but we want to get some more pros on everything. We just want to get chatting to boxers. Like, it's so interesting, like hearing other people's stories.
Yeah.
But love to get Nathan back on another time as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to. The first one with Nick was good, wasn't it? I believe better questions we could have asked.
Yeah, of course, but it was like our first time ever talking to a proper pro.
Yeah.
So yeah, Yard back on track for me, and then the main event of our weekend: Lyndon Arthur versus David Farakaj. I can't say his name.
Yeah.
But I'll get a some info about him because that's what I do. He is 15-0.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything about him. Things you don't know about. He's a WBO number 1. He's fighting the undefeated. He's 15-0 of 7 knockouts.
Yeah, it's only good fight.
He had a decent amateur thing, but he was knocked out in the last 16 of the tournament in Baku in the World Qualifying Tournament in the amateur. Then he turned pro in 2016. Won his first 2 fights by thing. He reached 7-0, 4 knockouts. He is currently 15 fights into his career and undefeated. He was an Italian light heavyweight champion in his 13th fight by defeating the reign holder Nicola Korean in by a TKO round 7. So basically, he's all right. He's not the worst. Oh, your record breaker has ruined the record. Oh, he's beaten 3 undefeated people before as well.
It can be a good fight. I'll look forward to watching it.
He is #1 Italian, and he's 31st ranked in the world, and the IBO have him in the top 20 at 17th, and the average 12. He's 29, he's 6'1.5", he's had 15 bouts, he's done 83 rounds, and he's got nearly a 50% knockout.
I must say, if anyone's made it this far, then fair fucking play.
Yeah. But it's been a good pod. We've talked about loads of shit.
Yeah, we've discussed a lot.
Been a class pod. We got Charlo next week. We probably just won't do a pod about it, but we're trying to get some. We're gonna get some pros on. I promise we'll have one pro on. I can almost promise that. Yeah. Do you think Joe Joyce beats Carlos Takam right now? Tell me what you think.
Joe Joyce beats Carlos Takam.
Okay, love to hear it, Joe. We'll wrap this up now.
Look, I'm dying. We've gone on for like...
I need to go and grab a glass of water. We're about to watch Dave Allen fight a YouTuber. I hope you all enjoyed this pod. Drop us a like, tell your mates, get this share, because we want to grow this again. So, thanks for all watching. Joe, I hope you enjoy editing this one, mate.